Snowbell, the warm, cozy and lazy house cat, wakes up wrapped in a blanket of comfort. His eyes are half open, he's lazy, he stares out the window just looking for something to entertain him, and he strolls over straight to the bowl of food that his owner put out the night before, and he starts eating it straight away. The tiger wakes up, freezing cold air slicing across his skin. The rising sun nearly blinded the tiger, but his gaze is locked through his eyebrows onto the horizon. He has already studied his antelope prey for days, and last night he had dreamt of sinking his teeth into their flesh, and within 1 hour of opening his eyes, he brings back an entire kill for his family to eat, before Snowbell had even woken up. Bro, just a few short years ago in lockdown, my morning routine was identical to goddamn Snowbell, bro. I woke up in comfort, man. I woke up and I'd be like so cozy in my bed, and I felt so nice and warm and like snuggly, like an actual neutered house pet, like a little girl, mate. Like, bro, my routine hadn't really changed from the age of when I was 5 to the present day in lockdown, when I was waking up. I was in my beautiful warm sheets and I was scrolling my phone on my side literally for hours and hours, bro. And then I'd go straight downstairs and make the biggest bowl of Cocoa Pops in the world and just munch that down straight away. In lockdown, I had nothing to do. I had no mission, I had no purpose, and I was just skinny, lazy, low-key depressed, and always overthinking. I wonder why. And bro, one day I was scrolling TikTok whilst playing Call of Duty, and if anyone remembered flipping Warzone days, shout out to you, man, who remember the Warzone days. But yo, I was scrolling on TikTok in between the match, and I remember seeing a post that said like, just drop down on the floor and do 5 press-ups every time you die. And mate, I was no like master at this game, so I was dying often, and I actually started doing this. Me and one of my boys, we started doing this in the middle of our matches. We started doing 5 press-ups, and then I took it a step further the next day, and I did 5 press-ups when I woke up. And then 5 actually became 20, because I knew I'm not just going to do 5 press-ups when I wake up. I woke up, I literally ripped the sheet off myself, and I was like this skinny, gamer, depressed brown boy who just went down and did 20 press-ups straight away as soon as I woke up. And that same day, I didn't play as much on the game, and I also did a full workout with my pull-up bar and like a rice bag on my back. So bro, like that one little thing, just doing 20 press-ups as soon as I woke up, seemed to give me such positive momentum that I actually did like a workout at home during lockdown, when no gym was open, when no one was training, and when I was just conditioned to be playing video games and scrolling all day long. Bro, for the past 6 months, I've done a cold shower every single day. That is well over 200 cold showers that I've done. That's 200 times that I've given myself that positive momentum, that I've given myself that reason for my brain to be on my side. So yeah, bro, for these past 6 months, it's been a cold shower every day. But for the past 2 weeks, it's actually probably been about 20 days now, but bro, for these past 2 weeks, I've been doing not 1 good habit, the cold shower, not 2 waking up early, not 3, not 4, I've done 9 good habits every day. I stack every single morning for the past 2 weeks now, 9 to 10 good habits. Do you know what that means? I've stacked about 130, 140 good habits in the past 2 weeks. That's 140 times that my brain has been shown a reason to think that this guy is the GOAT. This guy's the winner, bro. This guy, like, keep feeding him dopamine. Not this fake dopamine that you're getting from video games, scrolling, modern day bad habits, like all of that rubbish, yeah? I'm getting fed dopamine naturally, serotonin, all of these neurochemicals that provide you like a good life, bro. The whole point of doing anything good in life is basically to hack your biochemistry. If we really go down to it, yeah, why do you want to be disciplined? It's so that you hack your biochemistry and you feel good all the time and you achieve your goals. Why do you want to hit the gym? It's so that you hack your biochemistry and you tear the muscle and it comes back bigger. Why do you want to eat a good diet? It's because you want to hack your biochemistry, the good nutrients get absorbed and you feel good and you're building muscle and you're burning fat. Like, bro, you want to hack your biochemistry and you want to improve your life. These past 6 months, I've been waking up early and doing a cold shower, yeah? 2 good habits every single day. And it's led over these past 6 months to me starting the gym and already building most people's dream physique in those 6 months. Back in February, I had a job interview for my dream position in an engineering company, and I got a phone call 2 weeks later to tell me, Jas, of the 14 assessors, the 14 high-level members of staff in that company that were interviewing, assessing, and watching us all day long, they said that I was the top performer, and they had 2,000 candidates. I was the top performer. They literally told me on the phone, bro, they were glazing me for like 15 minutes straight. And then I said, oh, but what about like any points for improvement? Because they obviously offered me the job. And then I said, oh, were there any points for improvement? And they said, no. They picked up on 0 things that I could improve on. Bro, that is like unheard of, you know? There is no way that there was any guy that's ever come there and had 0 points for improvement. I pin all of that success down onto the morning routine. Building a dream physique, getting my dream job, 1 out of 2,000, it's the morning routine. Bro, when I went into that interview, I was pushing close to 100 good habits that I'd done. That's 100 pieces of evidence for my mind to show my mind that you're inside a guy who's actually taking control, who's the leader of himself and who is a winner. Give him the dopamine, give him the serotonin, and that is what made me perform extra well on that day. That's what made me think this whole day's a competition and I'm going to destroy everyone, down to the point where I didn't or say any filler words. Bro, I was so eloquently spoken, and it's not like I went in there thinking, yes, be eloquently spoken. I just thought, destroy the competition, beat everyone. I just thought I'm going to go in there and destroy everyone. No one did like a freezing cold 10-minute shower this morning. No one out there woke up at 5 a.m. this morning to study their company and do all the research and everything. Bro, I want you watching this video right now to build that belief that you are better than everyone around you. That's going to get you where you want to go in life. Imagine the version of yourself that woke up in the dark at 5 o'clock, has something hard to work on that mentally stimulates him, does 9 good habits that morning. And that's 9 pieces of evidence before most guys even wake up, before your competition even wakes up. You've stacked 9 pieces of evidence that your brain is on your side and that you are a winner and that you deserve to have these good chemicals flowing through your mind, that you deserve to have this good life that's coming to you, yeah? Look. That version of you that then hits the gym, when you feel like giving up, you will not give up. You will push through failure and you will build a new muscle that you never knew existed, bro. You will have such a better workout. And when you stack really good workouts that are just progressively overloaded because you keep getting stronger, because you keep building those solid connections in your mind that you are him, that you are that guy. When you keep doing that, workouts will go harder, you will get stronger, and then you will eventually just get bigger and you will keep on putting on mass and you will keep putting on size. Whatever the hell your goals are, being disciplined and being disciplined and being anchored in a good routine is the vehicle to get you there, I promise. And bro, do you know what really gets on my nerves, yeah? Before we get into these exact tactics, I want to talk about these like cringy self-improvement guys who talk about morning routine, who talk about discipline and all of that. But if their advice really flipping worked, do you think that you and your mates wouldn't actually be living your best lives already? Why are you and your mates still fat? Why do you still have goals that you have made 0 progress towards? It's because their advice doesn't flipping work, bro. These lot are like low-key little feminine girls who put on makeup, post on Instagram Reels and TikTok for you to scroll and wish that you look like them, and then they start saying like, oh yeah, here's my like 20 flipping step morning routine. Bro, the plan that I've got for you is going to take no more than 15 minutes to half an hour, however much you want, and it doesn't involve you living in goddamn Bali, waking up with a pool outside. So bro, next time you see one of these influencers who change 0 lives, who just post these like aesthetic looking color graded videos, I want you to think, I'm so much better than that, matey. Even if you're not, I want you to think it, because you are. I want you to think it because the version of you in 6 months that has gone through the exact plan that I'm going to lay out for you is going to be completely unrecognizable, and let's get into it right now, brother. The first thing you need to do is identify a goal in your life that you want to strive towards, and the goal can't be something stupid like, I want to go to work and perform my best every day. That's good, yeah? But that's a byproduct anyway. I want you to have something extra. You have to go to work anyway. Start thinking bigger. You want the dream physique. You want your dream job. Come on now. And then think of one action, one thing that will move the needle every morning that you can do. And it has to be one thing. So maybe you can think of like 2 or 3, pick one. Just one thing that you can do every morning that moves the needle a little bit closer, and write it down somewhere. And it's very important that you write it down. And if you think that I'm talking to someone else right now, he's not really talking about me, I don't have to write it down. Bro, you have to write it down. The guy that is watching this right now, I'm chatting to you. It's me and you right now, and I'm telling you, get the hell off this video, go onto your phone notes and write down that one thing. It shouldn't be that hard. You're a fully grown adult male with a fully developed brain. You're not a little monkey. Now go and write down that one thing. And now when you're back here, you should have had that thing written down, and we can move on to the next step. If you haven't got that thing written down, I have no words. Bro, I don't know how you are still watching this. It's like actually crazy to me, but anyway. And now move on to the next step, which is you take a cold shower. Non-negotiable, bro. The only thing holding you back from taking a cold shower tomorrow morning is your stupid mind, mate. You're gonna be thinking things like, oh man, like this guy, like I don't really want to listen to him, I don't really want to do a cold shower. Bro, Like, if you're watching this video, you wanted a realistic morning routine, I simply can't fathom how I'm gonna give you the exact blueprint that will get you to where you want, that's a better morning routine than any of these retarded creators make, and that you're gonna not listen to me just because of your own stupid ego. I want you to just play with the thought of having a cold shower tomorrow morning. I want you to just sort of imagine yourself setting the knob tomorrow. Imagine you set the knob and it's on the most freezing cold setting, and you open the shower and you're sat there, you've got your favorite playlist ready, put it on max volume, and all you got to do is stand under that shower for 10 seconds. I'm sure you can do it, bro. Have your favorite songs ready. Have everything you need. Hype yourself up. Tell yourself, I'm that guy. I'm that motherfucking guy, bro. I can do anything. I'm like, bro, all this cringe stuff, yeah? It's not even cringe. I actually rate it if you do that. I rate it if you wake up tomorrow, you look into that bathroom mirror, you have the cold shower open, and you think, I am that motherfucking guy, and I'm gonna get this done because I want to be the best version of myself that I can. I fucking rate that, bro. I want you to have that, and I want you to do it. So tomorrow morning, 10-second cold shower, have your favorite songs, start telling yourself that you're that guy, start thinking about it from now. Start getting excited. Start thinking, oh my god, bro, I can't wait to have that cold shower hit me, 10-second refresh. I'm gonna feel flipping great. And you will. Your body starts producing all these neurochemicals like norepinephrine, epinephrine, and dopamine, serotonin, and the dopamine spike. Dopamine spike will be 500%, and it lasts for flipping hours, bro. All you need is a 10-second cold shock. So far, we've got the first two steps, which are step 1, identify something that you can do that moves the needle towards your specific goal. Step number 2, cold shower. Step 2 is more important than step 1. If you don't have a specific goal, I actually understand that. You can take the next couple days to think about it, but you should really have something in your head, yeah? Look, step number 2, cold shower. Come on now. The final and third step is to wake up tomorrow at 5 o'clock. And you've probably actually heard of guys that wake up at 5 o'clock, yeah? And they probably have told you to do it. And you just think, oh man, like, who the hell cares? Like, 6 a.m. is good enough, 7 a.m. is good enough. It is not good enough, bro. When you wake up at 5 and it's barely sunrise and you look outside and you think, everyone on my street is asleep. Everyone bro, like 95% of people in your city are still asleep. And you're awake and you've got this exact goal that you're about to work on that's gonna move the needle, and you're gonna have a cold shower. Bro, the mental clarity that comes from that, the mindset that you build, it isn't easy to wake up at 5 every day. It's just not easy. But if you wake up at 5 tomorrow, this is going to be the biggest ROI, return on investment thing that you ever do in your whole life. Do you know how powerful that is? The biggest thing that you can ever do is to listen to what I say in this and wake up at 5 o'clock tomorrow. And don't be giving me that bullshit like, actually bro, my circadian rhythm archetype is a bear. My chronotype is a hawk or bird or what? Bro, oh my god. Please just don't ever say that again. Please. Don't tell me that you aren't the type of guy that can't wake up at 5 because of your goddamn circadian rhythm chronotype. Do you think the CEO of your company that you work for did a chronotype test? No. Do you think the most jacked guy in your gym done a flipping chronotype test? No. Do you think the guy that's got what you want has done a goddamn chronotype test? Are you gay? So if you're not faggot, you're going to wake up tomorrow at 5. Simple. 5 o'clock, wake up. I don't care when you sleep. I don't care if you now calculate your 8 hours of rest and you sleep properly. I don't care if you end up scrolling till 1 a.m. and you fall asleep at 1 a.m. That alarm better be fucking set for 5 o'clock, and you better fucking wake up at 5. And you need to stop being a little bitch about it. 5 o'clock is when you wake up, and you'll never ever go back, bro. Let's get it done. Even if you're sleep deprived, you've got my blessing, you've got my permission. You can wake up at 5 o'clock sleep deprived and you'll be absolutely fine for one day. You're a young, fit, adult male. You will be absolutely fine. You're gonna feel fucking amazing. Now look, you've got 3 steps. Wake up at 5 is the first one, obviously. Then you take your cold shower straight away. Straight away take a cold shower. Bro, I want you to be groggy. I want you to feel like a little bit tired. I want you to feel asleep, but I want you to wake up and go straight into that cold shower, bro. The tiger wakes up, the freezing cold air slices his fucking skin, and then he goes and hunts down his prey. So you're gonna wake up early, you're gonna have that cold shower, flip and slice your skin. It's gonna be freezing cold, it's gonna feel great. You get out of there and you go and work on that one thing. Maybe you get straight out of that cold shower and you go down a black coffee and you hit the gym. I've done that before in my boxing days. I've told the story in a video called Depression is Cured by Discipline, or Discipline Kills Depression or something. Bro, whatever the hell that task is that moves the needle, you do that straight after the cold shower. And bro, this morning routine doesn't take very long at all. Now look, there are extra things, extra layers that you can add to it. Like I said, I've got like 9 or 10 habits that I do every morning. I wanted to give you the most highest leverage ones that will make you feel the best in the shortest amount of time, because I understand everyone's got fixed things that they need to do, like school starts at 8 a.m. or work starts at half 7 a.m. But if you wake up at 5 and you get that thing done, you will have plenty of time for your day, and you will be ahead of every single guy that you know. You know how flipping powerful that is, bro? I want that for you. I want you to realize that you are that guy. I want you to realize that you've got it in you to actually reach the goals that you've been talking about, and now that you can live closer to being like a tiger, like being the apex predator, bro. You know what the apex predator is? It's the guy who's on top of the food chain. Who wouldn't want that? As a fully grown male with healthy levels of testosterone, you want to be the guy who's at the top. You want to be the guy who people look up to as their leader, and you want to be the guy who has that in him. You want to be the guy who has got that self-confidence, that self-belief that he's gonna make it. And then guess what? One day you wake up, you've got the physique, you've got the job offer, you've got whatever you wanted. Like you want some girl, you want some girlfriend. Do you think that she's gonna want the guy who's woken up like a neutered little house cat, like Snowflake, Snowbell? You think she's gonna want the guy who's woken, bro? You think that Bro, I want you to realize that waking up tomorrow at 5, having the cold shower and doing that needle moving task is gonna actually make you so much better. You're gonna wake up and you're gonna feel fucking great, man, and I know that you will. You're gonna absolutely smash it, man. So let's get it done. Bro, look, the morning is where your competition is destroyed, and I want you to start thinking of life as a competition. The co-worker you work with, you're competing with him to get that higher salary. The guy in school you're working next to, yeah, you're even your friends, you're competing with them to get a higher grade. The guy in the gym who's next to you, who's flipping screaming through that last set of bicep curls, and you're sat there like a new little house cat again, not making any noise, curling goddamn 10 kilos. You're competing with that guy to get bigger biceps. You're competing with everyone around you, but it all starts up here. If you can beat the version of yourself today into the dust, into the floor, not 1% better, flipping 500% better. Tomorrow morning, wake up at 5 a.m, have a cold shower and do the needle moving task. You will thank me forever. Tomorrow, wake up at 5 a.m, have a cold shower, do the needle moving task, and then rinse and repeat for 6 months straight. You'll be fucking unrecognizable, mate. Your life will have improved so much. Your confidence will be sky high. You will literally have a different type of glow on your face, bro. You will radiate confidence. You will radiate happy energy. You'll be less likely to scroll throughout the day, and you'll be absolutely flying through life, bro. I know it. I absolutely know it. If you've watched up to here, I'm so grateful, bro. Like, I think my camera's been going on for over half an hour of me recording this. My throat's gone and I couldn't be happier, because I know that there's at least one guy who's watched up to here who will take the action. And oh, bro, I'm so grateful for this one guy. You, if you're still watching this, I know you're gonna take that action. I know you've set that alarm and you've written that thing in your notes, just exactly how I said. And bro, if you stick to this for 6 months, this protocol, oh my God, it's gonna change your life like it changed mine. Bro, I was depressed, anxious and scrolling once, and I didn't have any direction in my life. But yo, once I hopped onto this protocol, I was changed forever. I became a man. This was like a rite of passage for me, bro. And I want the same for you. I want you to finally stop talking about your goals and actually start taking action and start achieving them. Not feeling the urge to even tell your friends that this is what you're doing, because they're gonna see it. They're gonna think, John, or whatever the hell your name is, has changed. Andrew has become the guy. Because that's what happened to me, bro. People start looking at my physique and thinking, this guy's got what I want. People start seeing that I've got the dream job and they've not even got a job offer. That's what I want. Let me ask him how he did it. Bro, I never said that, like, oh, I went in there with like 100 good habits stacked already and I was better than everyone else and like I knew that I'm that guy. I just said, oh yeah, like I was good in the interview and I researched the company. Bro, like, I'm telling you the exact secret. Like, bro, I actually want this for you. I know how like toxic this online space is, especially the short form creators. They're pretty fucking evil, bro. They'll show you these really high-end lifestyles that are really out of reach right now, bro. You can actually get there one day, but yo, it all starts at the bottom level where you wake up and it's completely dark. You have your black coffee, you have your cold shower, and you work on that thing that moves the needle. Bro, I can't stress enough how, if these creators' advice worked, if they gave you actual steps what to do instead of giving you like stupid quotes overlaid onto some color graded footage, that you'd actually take that action. But bro, I'm giving you my heart, man. I'm giving you exactly what worked for me and what has actually moved the needle the most. So I really want you to take this action, bro. If you want the full system, if you want to become an actual tiger, if you feel like the neutered house cat, I've got the full system for you, and it is the pathway of the tiger. It's linked in the description below and it's just for you, brother. Go check it out.